back in our timeline, everyone. First era now, and here is let's go up to Rome and Greece. And here, meet Athanasius, the one who was the one made bishop by Alexander, because Arius and Alexander had a rivalry. But soon Constantine and Constantius exiled him. And soon, as his second exile, he hid in his father's tomb because he didn't want to get killed. But soon while he was sleeping by his father's tomb, he didn't wake up. He was sick. And there was a disease in him while he slept. That's why he never woke up that day. But when his people saw it, they got angry and slaughtered all the Aryans, including Arius himself. Now, we are going to go to the Middle Ages, the time of knights and occult. And we are going in some great adventures here in the medieval times. Vortimer made Constance king, but he let his enemies kill him. But then he killed his enemies and placed the crown on his head. And soon he had a son named Vortimer. He slew some mighty Saxons, and Horsa was killed. But Hengist survived. And Vortimer was made king. So Vortigern decided to become an earl again. That's why he told them more times, and his servant who had a lot of times working to him said doing hail, he said, because he didn't know that word. That's why he said, that's why he met a beautiful lady named who was the daughter who met the daughter of Hengist, and they became friends. They didn't talk to each other because they're from different nations. Vortigern was from Britain, while the daughter of Hengist was from the Saxon. But they loved each other and him were married, and that was it. Now let's go to the Reformation and the Renaissance. Pocahontas. In those days in Virginia, a stern chief of the American Indians in Virginia named Powhatan grandeured all his tribe. But he had a lovely daughter whose name was Pocahontas, and she was friendly to her enemies. One time, as the English colonist John Smith came, a group of Powhatan ordered John Smith to be arrested, and he put stones to him so he could lie, and they grabbed all their swords and clubs and coontails and rattles to kill John Smith, but Pocahontas guarded John Smith, and they didn't want to harm Pocahontas, and soon more times came. Powhatan grew angry with John Smith, and Pocahontas saved him again by telling him not to sleep. But too bad. Pocahontas was embarrassed when she heard that that John Smith was accidentally hurt by when his gun exploded. Dying or already dead, he went in England. But soon news reported that John Smith was still alive. So an English captain came and took Pocahontas to go with him, including some of Pocahontas' old playmates. But soon she went there in the Green Shore. She married the old a young man named James Walker, who was an old farmer from an old farm with his wife who died, and they soon were married. They had a son named Arthur Rolfe, and actually John Walker was actually John Rolfe, but soon as John Rolfe, Arthur Rolfe, and when Pocahontas was walking, what should they see in their eyes but John Smith, who was still alive? And soon she came into the court of a palace. King James and Queen Eliza or Elizabeth were there, or good Queen Bess were there, and then they thought of her from a princess from a foreign land, and that's the story of Pocahontas.